Hello, my friends. We are past the transfer window. We still have 10.8 million in the transfer budget, a load of wage budget. We got 32 million in the bank, and we've lost a player until the end of the season. That's kind of important. Sad trombone sound here. Wow, 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 wow. Is that how it goes? Yeah, we'll just put that in there. All right, my friends, welcome in again. We are on the march to 6,500 subscribers. Thanks for all your support. Hit the like button and subscribe if for some reason episode 45 is the first episode you're seeing and you're not subscribed. Or maybe it took 45 episodes for you to be like, you know what? Yeah, this is it. I'm doing it. I had to wait 45 episodes, but I'm going to subscribe today. Thanks to all of you for your support. As you can see, we got wage budget, we got transfer budget, but here's how I try and tackle things. I go like, we could have spent the money, but we didn't need to. And considering our financial position is still 173 million euros in debt, with a boatload of time to go on paying off our loans, I thought not the best idea. So we didn't make any moves that we didn't need to move. We have loaned some players out, including City Sane once again has gone out on loan. We'll see if he actually gets playing time. So let's review who we've lost either on injury or on loan. Not going to wait till the end to show this to you, my friends. We've lost Fowler and Balogun for another 4 months to damaged cruciate ligaments. His bravery's gone down. His acceleration and agility have taken a hit. It's absolutely gutting, to be honest with you. He's already been out 2 months, so it's a 4 to 6 month injury. I mean, he technically might be able to come back at the very end of the season, but really, he's back in the summer. So absolutely gutted to lose him. And then you go, well, maybe you should have replaced him with a loan or something like that. I took a look at it, but I still wanted to give an opportunity. I know I just said we loaned out City Sane, but I want to give an opportunity to the players that we have rather than constantly churning in new ones, because I do think we have some really good youth prospects we could use in a bind if we needed to. I'm just gutted about Fowlerin. We've sold Thomas. Yeah, squad player Thomas. Helped us get promoted. Was a little worried about his game time. Hoffenheim came calling. We sold him for 4.1 million, rising to 4.6 when we paid 2 million as part of that loan deal from AZ, where if we got promoted, we paid 2 million. So we've doubled our money. I mean, he'd done well, right? He gave us 2 starts, 5 subs this season with 2 goals on a 702. Really, like, not half bad. Now, I'm not sure if how many of those subs. This is the thing that drives me crazy about Football Manager. Show me the minutes. Like, I don't know how many minutes that equates to, because it could have been subs in like the 87th minute where you don't get a rating. So he had 2 like starts where he had a 7.02 average rating and 5 subs with not enough time to get a rating. I don't know. It doesn't really show, and that's annoying. But I thought, yeah, it makes sense, right? Like, we've got Hanko, Shimikas, Alu can play there. They're not even going to show the other kid. Like, I mean, he's 1.5 stars. Yeah, Karim Kagaran can play left back, and he's 2-star, and this kind of would afford him more opportunities to kind of take that spot for those squad player minutes, and he'd be happy because he's currently listed as a breakthrough prospect. So I thought it made sense to cash in while we could. We've loaned out Eric Lanfer to Halashur, who we've had bad luck loaning players to in the past. We'll see if he gets any game time, my friends. He's been there since January 9th, okay, on a squad player contract, and he's yet to play. I just was trying to get him some game time because he wasn't going to get it with us. Now, if they're not going to use him, I think at some point it'll say, would you like to recall him? And we'll pull him back. But I was like, fine, take him for free. I just want to get this kid some game time. And they've yet to use him. So we'll probably get to yell at them again. And that'll be the last time I loan anybody to Halashur, which I probably said last time. Joe Scally has gone on loan to Werder Bremen. $8,000 a week on a squad player contract. Same thing. I mean, we're getting back into the season, so like he's currently been used as a fringe player, but they're at least paying his wages, and he wasn't going to get squad player minutes with us. It's really I'm kind of sad because he's an American prospect, but his potential ability has gone down as our squad has improved and he's not played as much. And I thought, okay, we've got this other guy we just signed who's not going to be expecting to play. So if we rotate him in, he'll be happy. And then Joe can go get like a lot more minutes somewhere else and net positive across the squad. But of course, They haven't used him yet, and he's been there since the 15th. It's now February 5th. So, kind of concerning. We sold one of our youth prospects, which is just notable because we finally got someone to pay a fee of 38.5 grand plus some some add-ons. But, Ibrahim has gone to Holston Kiel. But it's not really that important. It's just that we didn't have to release him on a free. We actually got paid for it. Kai Brewer is a potential right back for us in the future. We have loaned him out to Jan Regensburg. I don't know. You weren't supposed to roll the R. It just happened. They're only paying 25% of his wages, whatever that is. But theoretically, he's a regular starter. They've already given him a substitute appearance with no rating. This is what I'm talking about. He wasn't on the pitch long enough, but he's 17. Looks to be quite good. And so I said, hey, let's get him some minutes. Better than him playing at the under-19 level. Let's send him to Jan Regensburg. They're currently 4th in this Zweite Bundesliga, and that's the other thing. It was a good team. We'll see how it turns out. Unlike where we've sent City Sane, he's on loan at Kaiserslautern. And of course, once again, he just went, so it's not even been a week. So, easy. But he's supposed to be a regular starter. But Kaiserslautern, my friends, currently dead last in the Zweite Bundesliga. And it's not even close. They're going to get relegated unless City Sane comes in and just lights them on fire, right? I don't even know if this is a good deal because he's supposed to be at if you can see that 3rd Liga level. And I was just saying, again, he's done well for us when he's come in as a sub. He's got 4 sub appearances, a goal, an assist on a 7.05. He's got 1 cup start with a goal on a 7.7. Great, but that's not enough minutes for a guy who's 21. And I said, let's go get him regular minutes, even with a bad team, to see how he can grit it out with his 3 determination. We'll just see if they use him. So you're sitting there going okay, that's some loans, and you let a left back go. What are you going to do? Well, my friends, we have signed Kostas Tsimikas on a free, get in. I look at it as getting a 20 million euro player for free, right? So yes, we are paying him crazy wages. Is it going to show that if I come in here? We're paying him 76 grand. Oh no, that's his current contract. This is so backward. It just drives me crazy. What is our contract offer? He's already signed it. Nobody knows. I know because I had a save file for it. So we're back on January 1st. We're going to pay him 83 grand. We're actually giving him a raise from Liverpool. But again, here's how I look at it. He's better than the options we had. He's 28. So I'm not saying we'll be able to necessarily sell him for a big fee in the future, but if we sold him in the future, it's going to be for a profit because we're not paying anything, even though we're paying the high wages, and he's darn good. He's done a 6.79 for us. He's had to, I think, learn German, right? He's in fluent German now, but it happened in the middle of the season. So I'm hoping he'll continue to improve, but he's a tasty little player. Yes, we're paying a high wage. He and Origi talked, I'm sure, but he's versatile on the left side for us. We're not paying a fee. If we sell him for 10 million in a season and a half, we've done well, right? At least in my opinion. So, not to mention that I think he's going to continue to get better. So, yeah, we signed him. Get in. In other injury news, Stefan Ortega has a hip injury, which is not very specific, but it's a hip injury that he's had for 4 weeks. And he's going to be out 3 to 7 weeks. So, it's a 2 to 3 month injury. And I tried to at least get a loan replacement in the window. We had some goalkeepers we were going after. I don't even know if I can quickly find them here. Here's one. He was the backup keeper for Newcastle. He's now the cup goalkeeper because we came in for him and he was unhappy. Why have we forgotten how we scouted him? Are you serious? He was really unhappy. He's still on the original contract, so maybe they've just changed his status. I'm not sure. He was decent enough, and I'm like, well, you're not using him. Can we use him for 6 months? And he really wanted to come, but they wanted something like $1 million a month playing fee, plus his wages, plus an option for us to buy him for 40 million. And I was like, even though we have, it was going to be 6 or 7 million in total cost for 6 months. Even though we had it, I was like, that doesn't feel very good. So we said no. And then there was Irfan Egrebayat. Yes. Monaco, also backup, also pretty good. They wanted the same thing. They wanted 1.4 million monthly playing fee and not playing fee, plus his wages, and just we couldn't come to an agreement. And I was like, all right, I guess it's time for Luka Podolak to step up and do a job. And credit to Luka, He has done just that. 19 years old. He's given us a 7.3. Okay, that was against FC Twente in a friendly, but we needed him to have that friendly so he could get like up to speed on what he's doing. A 6.9 against Dortmund, a 7.6 against Eintracht Frankfurt, a 6.7 against Freiburg and Wolfsburg. I cannot ask for anything more out of a 19-year-old with these attributes. So he's done a great job. He's conceded 6. He's got 1 clean sheet on a 6.97. And we just said, let's roll the dice. We're a youth club, right? Luca, you're next man up. Let's go. And he's done all right. So we've kind of gone with a smaller squad than what I have traditionally run at FM. I tend to like big squads and rotate in a player every like 3 or 4 games or something like that. And I'm trying to learn from past mistakes and really shrink the squad down here, which is why, like, if you look at, we got 18, or no, what is that? 20 players, because it's a cup game that we're playing against Eintracht Frankfurt. So 21, 22, he's hurt, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's even probably a little too much because I can't get rid of the likes of Juan Ignacio Cabrera down here. Nobody is interested. Abner Alou is down here, who's like our breakthrough prospect center back. Bozdogan, nobody wants. So like I would have gotten rid. I could probably just park them in the, I could park he and Juan in the second team, but it's a much smaller squad. So it's kind of worked. Now, let's go look at our run of results, my friends, since the DFB Pokal second round. First up, it was like the game immediately after the DFB Pokal second round. We are hosting Leipzig. This is in Gelsenkirchen. Here's the ball in. Patrick on the defense. Ball over. Good turn. Good pass there. That was nothing we could really do. I mean, we could have tried to cut that out. Shimikas. Good thing we signed him. But, you know, pretty good job. Now we're in the second half. It's still 1-0 to them. This is the 49th minute. Origi, Zalazar. I mean, just like through traffic, they reviewed it and it counted. It was in. All right, Zalazar here. This is the 54th minute. Long ball. Origi! Look at this spin. He learned it from Mo Salah. It's a goal, my friends. 60th minute, so just a few minutes later, Origi finds Shimikas, cuts it in. Xavi Simons just juts his foot out. I think it's 3-1 at that point. 72nd minute. I mean, we're all over them at this point. Patrick, ball in. DK thought he was offside. They reviewed it. He wasn't. 4-1. 92nd minute. We get the salt shaker out. Hey, there's a wound. And then Balogun. Oh, Balogun scores to make it, yes, my friends, 5-1. We beat RB Leipzig 5-1. And then they sacked their manager. Get in. It wasn't all smooth sailing, though, because we went to Bayern Munich and tried to play the 4-3-3, cautious, fluid counterattacking. You could see how that went. 4-0 drubbing. I mean, they scored 2 in the first half, right after halftime, and it was over. There was really, we're just outclassed. Robert Lewandowski still playing. Serge Gnabry, Sane, Davies, Kimmich, Marcus Antonio, Goretzka. I mean, they've got like, it's just disgusting. And so they ran roughshod over us. So we took one on the chin. Then we took on Augsburg, who at the time were like 5th or 6th. That's the 47th minute. Set piece. Then we get a penalty. Origi slots at home. Keeper goes the correct way. This is at our place. We tried to play the 5-2-1-2, and I think we switched at one point and kind of went for it. Origi down into the box. That was lovely. I thought Gelhardt was offside. He wasn't. It's a 2-1 lead at that point. Rotundo had come in. Gelhardt, DK, he's got a runner. Xavi Simons, my friend. Xavi Simons has agreed to sign a contract at the end of the season. We have teams coming in for him, but his release clause is for teams in a higher division than us, so that's not possible. So we get to hold on to him and continue to pay him something ridiculously low, like $9,000 a week until then, because the clause is 8. It's only 8 million euros, but it's domestic clubs in a higher division. So like he said, he's good. We're gonna keep cranking away as is. Thanks, Xavi, for taking one for the financial team. And then, my friends, we go away to the yellow wall again. Cautious, fluid counterattacking. We'd practiced it over the winter break. It worked there. This is the 7th minute. Xavi Simons in on goal. 4-3-3 counterattack. Slots it home. You're like, oh my goodness, this worked. Get in, lads. And then 44th minute. Emre Can. All right, I'm not gonna try the guy with the yellow card's name. Bellingham just slices. I mean, he's quite good. So it's 1-1. Headed into the half. 75th minute here. Oh, what a lovely set piece. I mean, header to header. I love a good header to header. But now it's 2-1 now. So 81st minute. Gelhardt has come in. He's been like a super sub. Vieira has gone to the 10. DK, I think we went to the gegenpressing. DK evens it up 2-all. 90th minute at the death. Zalazar, after the header from DK, ball in, thought the keeper could come out faster, but DK beats him to it and smashes it home. Away from home. We beat Dortmund. We beat Dortmund. We beat Dortmund. It's amazing. 25 shots for them to our 6, but all 6 of ours were on target. Get in. So there's your list of results, my friends. You'll notice there are some losses, right? Bayern Munich, Mainz was a disappointing loss. We had a penalty in the 11th minute and still lost 3-1. Hoffenheim, we could get nothing going, 1-0, but we've been able to kind of bounce back. So again, we drew with Hamburg. We beat Hertha Berlin 2-0. Hanover 2-0. Augsburg, which I showed you, 3-1. Dortmund, Eintracht Frankfurt 1-0. Divock Origi, and Freiburg with a 2-all draw, which was kind of disappointing because I think we took the lead twice. Oh no, that's what was disappointing. They had a man sent off in the 57th minute, and we still gave up a 95th minute equalizer. I remember something being disappointing about that, but we bounced back. We beat Wolfsburg 4-2. We absolutely smashed them. I mean, I don't know if we smashed them. We scored the winner in the 90th minute and got a penalty in the 93rd minute, but like we were on top of it the whole game. What I've been most proud of in this whole run is Luka Podolak, right? He came in right here, right? So like we've not lost with him in between the sticks. And how I narratively in my brain, I don't know if you do this with your saves, is like the team has been like, we're not letting Luka Podolak down just because he's a kid in between the sticks. Let's freaking do it, boys. And they've been absolute legends. And speaking of legends, these folks here are absolute legends. I update this at the usually like the 7th of every month once all the Patreon and YouTube membership stuff processes. We've lost a couple people on this list. We had some people up their pledges. Chris Carpenter gets another special shout out, even though he's in the pinkish purple color there for 4+ years. He said in the comments, if I had saved Schalke from relegation last season when we were all in all the Europa League stuff and all that kind of stuff, that he would up his pledge, and then he did. So Chris, thanks for that. These folks are legends. Thanks for your support. If you want to support the channel, patreon.com/grayhairgaming. Throwing in even $1 helps us get towards this 45 goal. I think currently we're sitting about 41. I just need to update this screen, but again, I'm going to wait until the first week of February to do that. You can also become a YouTube member or just keep hitting like and watching all the videos without an ad blocker. It really does help. Thanks for your support. Couple more things to show you here. Kelleher, yes, Liverpool's Kelleher is the Tottenham keeper. They paid $14.25 million for him. He is Tottenham's starting keeper, right? 36 games last season, 25 thus far this season, and he looks pretty good. Yeah, valued between 115 and 185 million. Okay, I just think that's kind of neat. Go on, Kelleher. Go on, son. And then I just want to show you, Ozan Kabak is back in the Premier League. He's with Aston Villa. It's funny because I keep getting like, hey, transfer happened. Here's like your 1%, whatever it's called, solidarity payment for having trained him at the club. So he goes for $36.5 million to Arsenal, $30 million to Lazio, $46.5 million to Aston Villa, where he's given them one start on a 7.2. I just think, man, he's kind of like, he's had the European tour. He's been all over the place, my friends. As you can tell, lots of clubs came in the transfer window trying to buy players, swap players with us, all that kind of stuff. We've said no thanks, but this is the list. Let me know what you think about the loan moves we did and the signing of Kostas Tsimikas. Again, hit that like button, my friends. Subscribe if you're new. Next episode is going to be like right after this. Eintracht Frankfurt in the DFB Pokal, 3rd round. We'll see you then. I also realized I never showed you the table, my friends. We are third in the league, and we're 5 points clear of Leipzig. Get 10. Like button. I think it's worth it.